And I told our players, you need to be more like a dog. We don't need a bunch of cats in here looking in the mirror. Do I look good? I got my extra bands on. I got my other shoes on. Be a dog. We don't need no meows. We don't need no cats. We need more dogs. DJ.
Welcome to the CrunchTown podcast with Klimbo, Sich and the Dsch.
Alright, this is podcast number 2 for CrunchTown Sports. We got Klimbo, we got the Sich, and we got the Dsch in the house.
Yep. He's the Dsch.
He's the Dsch.
Yep.
He's here. He's with us. We're here for a little post-game recap from the Heat and the Spurs. We had an excellent ball game tonight, which resulted in a Spurs W. So first thoughts, fellas. What do you got?
It was hot.
It was literally hot.
For more reasons than one.
Yeah, was that Wade Dream Shake? Was that the, as a fan, the worst thing that could have happened? It's Dwayne Wade scoring on Tim Duncan? Make him look a fool? Dude, that pissed me off so much.
What about down the stretch, Danny Green coming in clutch?
No.
See, the thing that gets me about Danny Green is that over the past 2 seasons with the Spurs in the NBA Finals, he's been so good, and he started out in Cleveland when LeBron was there after coming out of North Carolina, and he was so bad. Just, incoherent, if that's the right word, for basketball. He couldn't play basketball. It was like somebody stole his talent. And now he's out with the Spurs.
Dude, that's how the Spurs roll.
Just clutch threes at the end. It was unreal.
That's how the Spurs roll.
He was one of the many reasons I was talking about is the game was hot. Danny Green was hot at the end of the game.
The color of money, baby, Danny Green.
Yeah, see, I feel like the Heat lost that game, and LeBron was obviously out at the end. It looked like cramping. I just got a notification that the air conditioning failure. LeBron James missed the last 4 minutes with cramps in the Heat loss. So, but even besides that, Ray Allen had 16.
Ray Allen threw it down.
Yeah,
that was
retro Allen.
I did not even think that was Ray Allen at first.
He's let's roll. I feel like that's harder than he ever threw it down. I feel like he didn't have it like that.
Before that might have been his first.
I've definitely seen it.
Dude, it was not his first dunk of his career, because it was either 2000 or 2001 when he was with the Bucks. He was in a dunk contest.
No way.
Yes, it was before the Sonics era.
Yeah, those were the dark days.
Dude, that was Ray Allen when Ray Allen was hood. That was Jesus Shuttlesworth. But
alright, I like that.
He was never a hood.
Besides all that, in the game you had Ray Allen with 16.
Stores.
You had Ray Allen with 16. You had Dwayne Wade in double figures. He had 19. Bosch had 20, around there. I don't know the exact stats. LeBron was good for LeBron. He was 9 of 17 from the field, 27 points. And Rashard Lewis, the most outrageous contract in NBA history. He had 10 points. So even with all that, it's they couldn't get a W with all those contributions. I think that they're...
And with 23 turnovers?
I think that they're in trouble.
What did the Spurs have? 23 turnovers? 24?
Yeah. Until they stopped turning the ball over late in the game. That was key.
I'm not gonna lie, my viewing of this game was not as intent as it should have been because I was busy trying to figure out this thing, which ended up failing.
Ginobili is crafty.
Ginobili went
He's
off in the first half.
He's so sick.
See, that's the thing. If the Spurs lost last year, do you remember how bad Ginobili was last year during the finals? People were
do you remember
calling for him to just leave the court, just throw his jersey, just retire. It was that bad.
Dude, and he was gonna leave too if Spurs were the only team he was gonna sign with.
Well, what do you mean the Spurs? Oh, after last season?
Yeah.
I didn't even know if he was like a free agent after last year.
He was a free agent, and then he was like gonna bounce, and the Spurs like, nah, dude, yo, no, we got you.
Keep getting them checks.
No. If he's gonna play like he did tonight, I think that
no vamos.
All right, keep going.
No, I think it's over if he plays like that, and even if the Heat get that much contribution from guys that they shouldn't have, I don't think it's going to matter.
Yeah, no, that's definitely a bad sign that they have all that.
36-17 in the fourth quarter, they got outscored.
It's like pretty good, right?
They got outscored by 19 in the fourth.
Run at the end. Yeah.
Yeah, but once LeBron is out, they have no idea what to do.
Yeah, that's true. That's especially in a close game like that. I don't know.
Chalmers
Bosh definitely
dribbled
isn't
out
the go-to player. Wade isn't really anymore. It's LeBron.
Chalmers dribbled out 20 seconds of a shot clock in the fourth quarter.
Chalmers, it's bad. He's lucky
that he has who he has. In my opinion, it's become LeBron's team.
Well, yeah, there's no question about that. Bosh is a figment of what he was before. Bosh is not even close. He's just a perimeter player now. Wade played 50-some games this season. It's absolutely LeBron's team.
Yeah, it's not even the big three anymore. It's just LeBron's team.
Yo, Bosh can shoot though. He didn't play great. Yo, though, how crazy is it that Splitter is back playing in the finals after the last finals he had? Dude, him in the finals last year was some of the worst I've ever seen. Just watching a guy in an NBA game, it was the worst I think I've ever seen.
He had 14 tonight, 14 and 4, but his plus minus was a 1. That's not good.
Tago.
I think it's going to be Spurs in... I feel like everybody says Spurs in 6 or Spurs in 7. I'm just like everybody else. I think Spurs in 6. Spurs in 5. The Heat are dead.
I don't even know what I want.
Don't get rash. Don't get rash.
I know. I'm getting rash.
I'm not even I don't even. I can't confidently pick the Spurs right now. You got to go to Miami and have LeBron stay healthy the whole game.
Vamos a la playa. Spurs in 7.
Format's
bring
different
the
this year
talents
too.
of both teams to South Beach.
The format's different this year because last year it was 2-3-2, and then they changed it just like they should have, and now it's 2-2-1-1-1. So that Game 5, which Game 5 is one of the most important games. The odd number games in a series are way more important than. They're not way more important, but they're more important than the even ones. Because a lot of times, like, it'll be 1-1 or 2-2, 3-3.
Yeah, you can gain, the lead.
So it just made no sense as to why the format was 2-3-2 and not 2-2, 1-1-1 like it is in every other sport.
Dsch, you'll get this. It's like in tennis when you're like breaking the opponent. That's why the odd ones are important.
Right, yeah, and then you're given the advantage to, the squad without like home court. That's
right.
That's balls.
Yeah.
So game 2, do we know when game 2 is? Is that in like 2 days?
Yeah, it's every other
2
day.
days.
They should just play
2
7
days?
straight.
No. I think it's on Sunday.
That would make more sense
for
the viewing. It should be game 2 tomorrow, game 3 on Saturday, game 4 on Sunday, game 5 on Monday.
3 on... Oh, yeah.
Dude, if you want that trophy, you gotta earn it. The Silver's just not going to give it to you for nothing.
No. Definitely not in his first year. He's got to make a statement.
It's true.
One thing I want to say, though, now I know they'll talk about, they're talking about it earlier today on the very reputable Dan Le Batard show.
Love it.
Yo, Bomani, what up, son?
Yeah. It's definitely going to come up now. It's because of LeBron's, injury and cramping up. But they're saying how, in the NBA or in sports in general, it's much better to be, a pretty, average or, not arrogant player and be, a woman beater than to be, a good citizen and cocky in sports. And they're just talking about LeBron. People hate LeBron, but then they don't hate, Kobe, who raped a girl.
Listen to this. So, I was listening earlier to SVP and Rosillo, and they were talking about something similar, how in Argentina, Diego Maradona will, walk down the street, and people of Argentina will actually cry, they'll weep, and, praise Maradona because, he won the World Cup, and he's a legend to him. But then, when you look more at his record, he's got 4 coke busts. He was
real into heroin for a while.
He threw a coke and hooker party once. He's been arrested so many times, but people still love him. And then on the other hand, you have Messi, who is starting to, he's getting the pressure, and he's maybe the best goal scorer in the entire world, but he's not looked at as the same as Maradona because he doesn't have the World Cup yet. So it's a similar thing. It's all this pressure on the young guy who just hasn't won it yet for his country, but people still look at this guy who is a villain and in kind of a, I don't know how to say it. His hand of God goal, just cheap kind of player. You know what I mean?
Right.
And they look at him and they idolize him, where this guy is just nothing yet. So it's interesting.
Well, so we'll say Messi wins this World Cup. Do you think that he'll throw a coke and sex party within the next 2 years?
I would say,
I don't know.
Maybe when he's done. I think when he's done, he gets busted once. In Colombia.
I think FIFA sponsors the party when you win.
Yeah, they figure things out.
Yeah.
They got offshores.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
corrupt as fuck.
They got connects.
Oh, yeah. They got many connects.
They think this was hot. Dude, 2022 in Qatar? Like, what are you doing?
It's not even gonna happen.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It can't happen. Yeah, off-topic story. You're gonna like this. All right. So we're just chilling downstairs.
We're already off topic.
Yeah, but downstairs the game ends. So one of my roommates gets back, and he's all like...
Which I already have a bone to pick about your roommate, but keep going.
Okay. So, but my other one, he gets back, and he's like, guess what's going on at the office? It's kind of mayhem. And I'm like, what? He's like, have you ever seen a sinkhole? And I'm like, no. He's like, some guy came into our office, and there's like a really small parking lot like behind our building, and so everybody else is just parked on the street. It's in like a residential neighborhood. Some guy walks into the building, and he's like, hey, I think that there's a sinkhole in your parking lot. And they walked out, and I guess that there is a legit sinkhole, like the size of...
Like the ground just disappeared?
Just the size of like a Folgers, like that about that size circumference of a
Thanks, Obama.
of a sinkhole.
Honestly, thanks, Obama. Fix our infrastructure.
So
People don't need healthcare; they need infrastructure.
I mean, if I'm out tomorrow, if I'm gone tomorrow, and I went by a sinkhole, I mean...
Wait, so it's the size of a coffee can?
Dude, that means it's gonna be huge. It's like an iceberg. Like, you see a little on top, but underneath it's like massive.
Massive, dude.
Who are you, Carl Sagan?
Nah, dude. Carl Sagan's old news. He's out. But yeah, I am like Carl Sagan.
That's crazy. I could die tomorrow.
I said iceberg, not a black hole.
Dude, walk to work and brown bag it.
With a 40.
Wear overalls.
You think if I just like fall through the sinkhole, I'll just like end up in China?
More or less.
Nah.
Just go straight through.
Dude, you and Godzilla?
I saw the new one. The new one was okay.
Dude,
Alright.
Oh my God.
But I wanted to talk about your roommate earlier. When we were talking, we were trying to set this up.
Yeah.
He was on the phone. And he was like, oh, I'm telling my story. He was on the phone, and he was like, hey, he's talking about the World Cup. He's like, hey, did you see the U.S. draw? Yeah, we got like Germany and Portugal. That happened before Christmas. Like,
I know. Well, he knew.
Is he like just checking the news now? Is he like cut off from the world?
He knows because he's a big soccer fan. But I guess the guy that he was talking to lives in a sinkhole and had no idea what was going on.
No, all right, that's fair.
Dude, sinkholes are sort of dope.
Just disappearing ground.
Go on, yeah.
Dude, it's crazy. Where does it
seems
go?
like you're gonna say something pretty prolific. Can you explain?
You didn't use that correctly.
I don't care.
All right, should we get this back on topic a little bit?
Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm pretty much toast with Heat Spurs. It's only one game.
Yeah, it's only one game. LeBron's
Yeah,
gonna be healthy. Oh my God. I just thought. They just showed on TV the 50 Cent pitch. Did you read on the internet why he said the pitch was so off?
No.
Because he has too much muscle.
He said because he jacks off all the time. I swear to God.
Oh God.
Dude, he's such a dog.
Alright. All right, but that's it. We can get back on topic. I'll turn off the TV.
Yeah, well, I'm done Heat Spurs talk. That's good. It's one game.
I think...
Spurs won. They're going to win in 6. That's it.
All right.
Kaepernick?
Colin?
Kaepernick?
Get paid.
Colin.
Yeah. So
Colin Kaepernick.
61 million guaranteed. That's a little ridiculous to me. 110 is his total contract value. 61 million guaranteed. Locked up till, 2020?
There's honestly like a sports bubble happening with all these deals.
Everything.
You know, like
even
Rodgers,
they were
Flacco.
saying about the Clippers, that there's this bubble where it's just getting more massive and massive and massive to own a franchise. And it's the same thing with quarterbacks. It's like Kaepernick is now at the most guaranteed. Like he did not have a good season last year.
Right.
He did. Like he got figured out, and teams game planned around him, and his numbers were way down compared to his first season. And I heard something about the I can't remember. The Ravens Twitter trolled on Kaepernick getting paid, and it was like, really? Flacco just got that much. It's just neither of them deserve that, in my opinion.
Right. Well, at least Flacco has a ring.
Yeah, but Kaepernick has 2 NFC title appearances. Do they equal each other?
Does that equal 1 Super Bowl? What's the conversion rate?
That means McNabb has 2.5 rings.
Yeah. It's not bad.
I don't know. It's annoying.
That means Mark Sanchez has one.
Yeah. Yeah, technically. It's just dumb. It's annoying. Cam Newton's going to get paid more than Kaepernick. Russell Wilson's going to get paid more than Cam Newton and Kaepernick. And it's just...
Yeah, Russell's definitely going to get a lot of money, but he at least he's got a ring now, so he sort of deserves it.
You think that Kaepernick is tipsy that, housing prices in San Francisco are 150% what they are in Baltimore? You think he's tipsy?
That's probably what it is. That's probably why he got so much. The cost of living.
He's like, yo, look at this. They're backing up the truck to Flacco, and I'm living, in a shack.
Do you think?
I'd be tipsy.
Do you think it's a requirement when you're a member of the Baltimore Ravens to watch The Wire?
Yeah.
Nah.
Do you think Brian Billick required that when he was there?
That's their OTAs.
Billy watched it.
Their OTAs.
Well,
they just gather around,
yeah.
and they're like, "Okay, you got to finish this season before you go." I've never watched The Wire.
Yeah, I need to start.
I heard it's amazing.
Billy Cundiff was all about that.
Oh, he loves The Wire.
Dude, I miss Billy Cundiff.
Someone, I think it was Bill Barnwell, tweeted something pretty funny the other day. He said something, I think it was Colin Kaepernick is now finally paid more than Blaine Gabbert or something. Made me laugh.
Gabbert.
Did Blaine Gabbert get picked up anyway?
Tennessee? Maybe? St. Louis?
Fitzpatrick?
Houston?
Dude, he's at the Texans.
Yeah, no.
Which reminds me, I can't wait. It's got a little while, but EJ's got to get paid.
It's Fitzpatrick.
That's a joke.
Is Fitzpatrick going to start for Houston?
Yeah, it's a joke.
Okay.
Did he ever start for Houston, or is he going to?
Is he gonna?
I mean, yeah, right? Who else do they have?
They got the kid from, who was the guy last year? The guy from North Carolina. That's how bad he is that I can't remember his name. Yates?
Yeah, I don't know.
PJ Yates?
Yeah, I was going to say.
Yeah, he's around. I think they drafted someone too, though. I
Did they
All right,
get
we
it?
got 2 minutes left.
Where did David?
2-minute
They're
warning.
talking about David Carr's brother.
He's nice. So nice.
Yeah, he holds the door open for like old people when he's at the grocery store.
He's that nice. All right?
That's how nice he is.
We got a minute 30 seconds left. Dsch, what's the nicest thing that you've done in the last 30 days?
Oh
nice
my
as
God.
in like actually nice, or
a nice
balls?
genuine move.
Oh, okay.
Oh, jeez. I don't know, dude. I'm blanking. I don't know, dude. I don't think anything.
What's the nicest thing you've done?
The other day, I went to the local florist and I picked out flowers and brought a bouquet of flowers to my grandma.
Dude,
I totally surprised her. She didn't know I was doing it. I thought of
nice.
it like 5 minutes before I actually left to go to the store.
That's so nice.
Yeah, she
That
loved
really
it.
is.
All right,
She
Clint.
dead ass loved it.
Nice thing I've done?
All right, Clem.
I
Yeah.
think I let a lot of people go in front of me in traffic if they need to pull out. I'll say it's the nicest thing I've done.
Like in your life, or is this like yesterday or earlier
No, in
today?
the
or
past
something?
week. I don't leave the house much.
Yeah.
Or work.
No, that is pretty nice because that's really frustrating when you're trying to get over and people don't let you over.
No, it's not that nice. It's whatever. All right, that's it for today. For tonight, we're done. We'll do it again. Dsch, thanks for joining us this time.
After game 2,
Yeah.
Game 2, maybe, Sunday works. All right, check us out.
Word.
all right,
CrunchTownSports.com.
dope.
We're blowing up.